Hello and welcome to another video of Fish Stuff and Things. In today's video I'm going to be talking about my Betta tank, which you're looking at right now. I briefly mentioned this tank in another video, but I didn't really go into a whole lot of detail. I just kind of I briefly mentioned what kind of fish are in it, and that was about all I talked about. So today we're going to be looking at them up close and personal, and I'm going to be telling you a little bit more about the tank as well. Now, the fish you're looking at right here is named Amigo. He is a crown-tailed betta. I named him Amigo because he is actually a very friendly fish. As you can see, he lives with a little baby white cloud mountain minnow, and there's also a red cherry shrimp hiding at the bottom of the tank. So that is Amigo. He is a cute little crown-tail, and everyone likes him. So you kind of already saw the minnow. Let's see if we can get some close-up shots of him doing minnow things. There he is. Now basically, the reason why he's in this tank, it's a 2.5 gallon tank, oh, he vanished, all by himself, is because he actually came in with a shipment of ghost shrimp. About 3 little white cloud mountain minnows ended up in the bag with the ghost shrimp because they were all in the same tank together, and they're tiny. And basically, the ghost shrimp ate 2 of the minnows, and this little guy here is the only survivor, and he's actually doing really well in this tank. He's not, really freaked out and scared like I thought he would be all alone. Mountain minnows like this are schooling fish. They like to be in groups. But this guy's actually doing really good. I guess he's got Amigo over here for company, and that's what's keeping him happy. Now let's see if we can find that crazy cherry shrimp. She's actually hiding down here, and that's pretty much all we can see. Just that right there. That is the cherry shrimp. It's a cherry shrimp. There's not really much else to say about her. Well, I got 2 originally. There's only 1 left because one of them ended up dying. I'm not really sure why it died. It just died. And it actually ended up crawling into the filter twice. I had a different filter on there than the one I have at the moment, and she actually crawled inside of it and just lived in there for like a week, and I thought she crawled out of the tank and died, and then one day I go to clean out the filter, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a cherry shrimp inside of it. It was really weird. The light that I have on this tank is a cheap, $7 eBay clip-on aquarium light, and it's from China or some crazy thing. And basically it's pretty cool. It has 2 modes. You have the daytime mode, and then you also have the nighttime mode, which turns the whole tank into a blue weird land. And it's really, really dark. You cannot see a thing, so I'm going to put it back on daytime mode. But it's pretty cool because you can just turn the tank off onto the nighttime mode, and it'll be like a little night light. And it's pretty cool. Now, these lids here that we're looking at are also kind of neat. I wanted the top for the tank because a while back because a fish jumped out of my other tank and died, and I was like, well, I don't want that to happen with Amigo. So what I did for a lid was I took CD cases and I took them apart, and I took the clear part of the CD case, and that's basically my lid for the aquarium, and it actually works really well, and it looks okay. They're a little gunky now. They're really old, and they've been on there for a couple months, and so they've got fingerprints and weird, I don't know what on them, gunk, I guess. But yeah, it works as a very effective cover. There's a little hole over here where a fish could jump out, but Amigo's not a jumper. I have never seen him actually try to jump out of the tank, so that's pretty cool. The heater over here, which I forgot to mention, it's an aquarium heater, basically. It's an Aquaneat heater. It's an off-brand from China again. I got 2 of these on eBay for $8, $7. It's 25-watt heaters, you can probably see there. And it actually works pretty well. It hasn't exploded and boiled all the water away like I kind of thought they would. I also have the other one over in this crappy little tank, which I'll be doing a video on soon because I hate it. It's not a good tank. Do not buy that. Now finally, the filter I have on here is, again, a weird little cheap product from China. It's a miniature hang-on back filter. I mentioned it in my other video, and because it's kind of unique. You don't really see these very often. As you can see, it's tiny. It's really, really small. And basically what happened with this is I had a different filter on it, a really crappy whisper internal filter, and I didn't like it at all. So I bought this little filter here, but I ended up buying the wrong one, and it turned out to be a 240 volt filter, but it had like an American style plug on it instead of your normal, 120 volt filter. So the 241 did not work at all, and so I had to go buy another one. But fortunately, these are like $6 a piece. They're really cheap, and they work very well. I've had this one going for a while. It's kept the water nice and clean. So yeah, that has been an overview of the Betta tank. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Now, the fish down here... Oh boy, that is dark. Okay. There, now it's still frickin' dark. Come on, crazy fish. Come over here. You crazy dingus. Come here. Over here. Come on, move over here in the light. There we go. Now I can kind of see you a little bit. This fish that you're looking at here, his name is... Oh, he went in the dark again. Thank you. They're very polite fish. There. He never caused him any harm. And so that is Amigo. He is a cute little crown tail, and everyone likes him. Oh! And as soon as I say he's friendly, he attacks the little minnow. The heater over here, which I forgot to mention, it's an aquarium heater, basically, and you cannot see it. It is an... Move, Amigo, please. Why are you in the way? Thank you. It is an Aquaneat... You're in the way! Jeez.